Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. This is the second that I'm doing for the Draw This in Your Style challenge. This one was uploaded by an Instagrammer named Jackie Drushko, I think is how you pronounce her last name. But I picked that one because I really liked the saturated golden color scheme that she had going on. And ironically, this one gave me a lot more trouble than the last one because for two reasons. The first one, as you can see, I am rendering the skin, and I realized that the green that I chose as an undertone isn't light enough. Like, you can really see it through the tan. And I thought I had solved that problem because when I tested it out on some scrap paper that I had, it looked fine. But of course, I made the mistake of testing it out on a different type of paper. It was just a scrap piece of paper that was in my sketchbook, but it wasn't the sketchbook paper. So, lesson learned. Note to self, if you're going to demo things, test it on the paper you're actually using. So that created somewhat of a problem with the skin because you can see the green really well through the tan shade, and I didn't really like it that way. But once I started coloring it, it was done. I just needed to make peace with it and move on. So the second thing that gave me trouble was the color scheme of her clothes, because it really opened my eyes to the fact that I have large gaps in my Copic marker set. I really don't have a whole lot of blues or yellows. I think the most colors that I have are either pink or brown. So that's something I need to fix at some point because I have a bucket of Spectrum Noir markers that I also use in addition to the Copics, but I haven't really found any refills for those, so it's kind of like a bucket that could basically go in the trash because I don't have any refills, and a lot of them are, running out of ink. And with that said, I've had those for about a year or so now, and I still can't find refills. So I'll probably just continue on with buying Copics and just leave it at that and not bother experimenting with any other type of marker because, there's a reason people buy the super expensive stuff. It's because it's readily available and you don't have to worry about, scouring the internet to find refills. So, what I'm doing here is I'm coloring in the red, and I think, I only have 2 shades of red in my collection as well, so that's another set of colors I need to, add some to. But those shades actually worked well and fit the color scheme that was going on, so I don't have to worry about that. The hair was pretty fun. I actually used her skin tone in places to create some lighter shades because I wanted to kind of keep it cohesive and not use a whole bunch of extra colors if I didn't need to, which is something I'm starting to do. Just kind of take 4 or 5 colors and use that in a piece to keep it more harmonious, because I feel like the more colors you add, the easier it is for it to not really jive well, which I've had problems with in the past. So I'm learning to kind of cut down my colors and, really stick to a very basic color scheme and just tie the colors in throughout to make it look good. So, one of the fun parts of drawing this was drawing her hair, because in the actual photo she has somewhat of a pompadour, which is pretty cool because, you know, you rarely see that on women. I mean, barring celebrities. I feel like most women have either like mohawks or frohawks, but nobody really does pompadours that much anymore. So it's really fun finding references for that and drawing it, because the hair can get pretty big. Like in this case, she's shaved down the sides, and the pompadour is just this huge, you know, mass of hair on top of her head. So that was pretty fun looking for references and trying to find, you know, a hair reference for the type of hair that I assume the character has, because she seems more like Spanish. So I felt like using white hair as a reference was just, you know, too thin, and using black hair as a reference was too thick. So I found some really cool, you know, Spanish references that really showed the way the hair would curl with that particular hair type. So that's all I have to say about this piece. I don't know when I'll be doing another one. I kind of want to get some things done with Patreon and start doing some monthly postcards, because I have nothing going on that right now. But, you know, I will see you guys in the next one, and you can let me know what you think in the comments below. Alrighty guys, I will see you later. Bye.
You got to let it go. 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 I'm ready to let go, go. I'm ready to let go. I'm ready to let go, go. I'm ready to let go. I'm ready to let go, go. I'm ready to let go. I'm ready to let go. You got to let it go.